A very cordial welcome to everyone. I am Sanjandeep Singh, a student of class plus 1 non-medical, and in this video I am going to tell you about sets and its types. Sets are a major and vital subpart of discrete mathematics. It has many applications in coordinate geometry, calculus, algebra, and many other subfields of mathematics. It makes maths easier and fun to understand. We will cover the following topics in this module: the basics, which we have learned till now of the sets in the last videos, and type of sets like null set, singleton set, finite set, infinite set, equal sets, equivalent set, and so on. So let's brush up basics. Dear friends, what is a set? Sets are well-defined collection of objects and elements which exhibits the same properties. Set can also be called a group, but it should be denoted by a variable, which should be capital. So it is damn true that everything can be represented in a set, but it shouldn't be ambiguous, means there should be a valid perspective of listing the elements in the set. There are two methods of displaying a set. One is set method. There are two methods of displaying a set. One is set builder method and the second is roster method. Now we will talk in detail about its subtypes. There is long list of type of sets, but here we will cover the equivalent sets only. So listen carefully, it will help to ace your exams. I want to discuss a term which has a wide use in my presentation. Cardinality is the number of elements possessed by a set. We can also call it cardinal number of a set. Now let's move on to our first type of set, which is empty set. A set which doesn't acquire any element at all is called empty set. We can also call it by null set or void sets. Here the valid criterion is not there for the listing of elements. We can denote it by blank curly brackets or by phi, which is a /2. See the example number 1. Here no element exists which square is equal to 7. So it is an empty set. The second example, we know that no month have 9 Sundays. So it is also an empty set. Now what is a singleton set? As the name suggests that there is only one single element in it. We can list out many examples. Consonants in the word are 7. So there is a unit number. Number of days in a week are also 7. So we can also call it as a singleton set. It also goes the same for the number of planets and so on. Now have a diverse look on it. List even prime numbers. So there is only one, that is 2. So it's a singleton set. Now one more fun example. Do mobile phones also have fingers? No. So it's an empty set. No elements are there. So we can also call it as a void or null set. Do books also have sensory organs? No. So there is no element in it. And it is an empty set. Let's discover more. The Big Bang Theory tells that the expanse of universe starts from nothing. So that nothing is also an element. We can also take it in a set. Zoom capability of an atom also ends at 0. Hence, empty set is a subset of every set. Now move to a new topic. Finite set. This type of set has limited number of elements which are bounded to a criteria. Set of days in week, English alphabets are example of finite set. Countries affected by COVID-19 can also be represented in a set. The other type of set is infinite set. In this type of set, there are infinite elements, means there is no limit to its cardinality. Set of whole number, rational number, and a subdivision of any number is example of it. In fact, godly virtues are also limitless, so representing them in a set will take many lives. Now have a detailed look on these both types. Question is, make a set of integers. We may start from any integer, maybe -4, -3, but our list will not come to an end. Colors of rainbow, name of countries, name of planets, the past prime ministers of India are all finite sets. Sets of whole numbers, irrational numbers, computable numbers, and other numbers make the set of infinite sets. There are many other examples which we can see in our daily life. So we should be attentive and aware of our surroundings to strengthen our logical and conceptual skills. Infinite is totally abnormal topic. There may be no real life examples of it. Infinity is an abstract concept describing anything without any bound or any limitations. So this word, in short, is very fantastic and paranormal. Now let's come to our next topic, which is equal sets. Both the sets have identical elements, that is, when the element in set A is also there in set B. So they both are called equal sets and are represented by equal sign putting between them. The order of the elements is not seen here, but it's necessary for the element to present in the sets. Now our next topic is equivalent sets. Here the cardinality steps in. If the number of elements in one set are corresponding to another set, then they both are equivalent sets. Means they both acquire the same number of elements. Now take a concise look. See the sets E and F. They both have same elements, so we can say that they both are equal sets. Now take your vision to G and H. They are same elements, but the order differs. So in equal sets, order need not to be same. But in equivalent sets, the cardinality matters. In equivalent section, we have 4 sets. They are different elements, but set A and D and C and B have same cardinality. So we conclude that equal sets have the same cardinality, so they are equivalent always. But it doesn't apply for equivalent sets. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.